Why is Franklin, Tennessee one of the most desirable places to live in all of the country? Well, today we're going to find out exactly why. Let's go. Welcome to the YouTube channel. My name's Logan Ray, realtor here with Simply Home, the Pro 25 Group. My team and I love helping people relocate and moving to Tennessee. So if you're looking to invest, buy, or sell, we'd love to hit you up and help out. So all of our info is down below. Otherwise, let's get back to the video. So if you're thinking about moving to Franklin, Tennessee, you have to check out the factory. This was originally built in 1929, but is now a mixed-use facility where they have tons of retail shopping, restaurants. They have an event center called Liberty Hall, and so much more. Some of my personal favorites are Five Daughters, the best donuts in town. You also have Mojo's Tacos and Honest Roasters Coffee Shop. You can usually find anyone and everyone you know down here if you live over here. It's a pretty small community. The factory is really awesome. They also have the farmers market every single Saturday out here at the factory. And it's also really fun for families, for kids hanging out, group meetups. It's like imagine almost like a really big food hall. The factory also has local boutiques and artisan shops. It's very family friendly. And throughout the year, they have seasonal concerts and festivities for families. Really family-friendly place. And lastly, they have a lot of renovations that are happening for future development. So this place is always growing. I will say, watch out for the parking here. It's always crowded, it feels like. So you might have to wait for parking, but let's go check out what it looks like on the inside. So just one of the many reasons why I would check out the factory if you're thinking about moving to Franklin, Tennessee. Downtown Franklin, this is at the square, and actually we're at the roundabout where the Battle of Franklin is remembered, which was one of the turning points for the North. Just another example of why people love Franklin. If you're into history and reading about what happened, you'll love Franklin, Tennessee. This is Gray's on Main, one of the oldest buildings in downtown Franklin. One of the largest, if not the largest door in all of Franklin, Tennessee. So let's go check out the restaurant and find out some more facts on why people are moving here. One of the other favorite reasons why so many people are moving to Franklin, Tennessee and why they love calling this their home is the historic feel that this place has. For instance, we are in Gray's on Main, one of the oldest restaurants, originally built in 1876. This was originally a furniture store, then converted into a pharmacy, and then later, 2013, was turned into a restaurant. Something really cool about this restaurant is everything here is reimagined and reused from the original material. So like some of this historic doors, I mean, talk about history. Something else that's cool is we are on the second floor. This is 3 stories. Every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday from 7:30, no charge, free music. They have free live music every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So this is actually where the stage is right here. A couple famous artists have actually had their album release here, which is pretty cool. And then there is a third area, which is basically the third level or the third story for their premium members. We'll go check it out real quick, but it used to be a brandy bar. So let's go check that out. So this is the 3rd floor of Gray's on Main. And look at this. What a view. You can stare downtown Franklin right here. They had over 13,000 people shut down the street in downtown Franklin just for this to reopen. This sign is actually historically protected and will never be removed no matter what happens to the building. It's pretty awesome. Something else I want to show you. Okay, so you see this right here? This is actually an elevator, and it was the first ever elevator ever built and installed in a building in Tennessee. Now, obviously it still doesn't work. They left it for historic reasons. There's another beautiful landmark and moment in time that's captured for this incredible restaurant in downtown Franklin. So check out the view from up here. This is cool. like just hanging out, the premium club membership level up here. I'd be out here hanging out with my friends all the time. So once again, so many reasons to live here and move to Franklin, Tennessee, but the downtown historic feel is definitely top. There are lots of other restaurants and old historic buildings down here in Franklin, but this is one that you definitely want to check out. And we're really glad that we got to highlight Gray's on Main, downtown Franklin. So we just got done eating at Gray's on Main. Amazing sandwich, I recommend the Cuban. But we are in downtown Franklin, and one of the main reasons why, once again, so many people are moving here is this downtown area. Like, the whole area will shut down for several festivals and tons of things that have going on throughout the entire year, which is pretty cool. The historic feel is really awesome because you're still living in some of these areas that are really rich with land, but then you can still have kind of that small town feel, even though Franklin's not super small, and explore all these shops. Once again, like, there's so many boutiques over here. Like, here's one right here, Chico's. Lots of style, really fun for family and friends hanging out on the weekends. We're here just on like a regular Tuesday. This whole place has lots to offer. That's really why people love Franklin, is just the downtown area. So here in Franklin, everyone's filming out here. We got our homies over here. The competition, just joking. Another cool thing is the Franklin Theater downtown. They host a lot of local shows here. Amazing artists come and perform, as well as classic movies that you can watch. So lots of entertainment, lots of things to do here. 55 South is another amazing restaurant that's historic, but they have some of the best shrimp and grits you can ever think of. Just wanted to highlight that. So there's always things to do in Franklin. One of the other things I love to highlight is, like I mentioned earlier, this whole place will shut down almost a couple times a month because of different types of festivals, different types of fairs, any type of holidays, Christmas, Halloween. I mean, anything you can think of, there's usually something going on. There's also a lot of really cool entertainers here, street performers. It's just like a more family-oriented, really fun downtown experience that you won't really experience in Nashville. The history here, as well as all these stores that still have a modern twist to it, but still maintain the historic feel. So outside of the factory, one of the most beloved community gatherings here in Franklin, and personally one of my favorite things to do on a Saturday, is the Franklin Farmers Market. It's held every Saturday morning at the factory, and it's a year-round market. More than just one place to shop, there's lots of celebration of local culture and community spirit. There's a couple things like the local produce that features a diverse array of vendors. The market offers fresh, locally grown produce, baked goods, handcrafted items, all sourced from Middle Tennessee farmers and artisans. There's also a host of seasonal festivals and events such as the Strawberry Festival, Tomato Festival, and the popular Hardening of the Turkey, making it a hub for family-friendly activities throughout the year. One last thing to note, by shopping here at the farmers market, residents support local farmers and contribute to the sustainability of the region's agriculture economy. Whether you're picking up fresh ingredients for the week, enjoying live music, or participating in seasonal festivities, the Franklin Farmers Market embodies the welcoming and vibrant community that makes Franklin such a special place to be. Also, this is one of my favorite vendors coming up. All right, so we're out here at the Franklin Farmers Market, and it's Tom, right?
Yeah.
Show us what you got, man.
Tennessee raised bison right here, just
Wow.
30 minutes south of Franklin. And we got the largest bison here in the southeast. We got every cut you could think of, from like our tomahawk ribeye, which we're known for, all the way to, strips, flank steak, smash burgers, breakfast sausage, ground, broth, like literally anything you could think of, we got. With your bison meat, we ship all over the country, or we'll deliver it to you right down the road.
Wow, and what's this one called?
So yeah, this is the Thor's hammer right here. If you need a good low and slow cook, and it'll just fall off the bone.
Wow, that's awesome.
We're full-born bison. Check us out.
Cool. Just another reason to live in Franklin. So we're looking at why so many people are moving to Franklin, Tennessee. And one of the main reasons, if you love nature, you will love this area. There's so much real estate. Not only is it available, but basically 20 to 40 minutes, depending where you are, from Nashville. A lot of families love living here, but they love all the activities that you can do. Here's a list of all the parks and places that I would recommend visiting right here. So as you can see, we have a lot of options and a lot of things to do. People love this area specifically because of the greenery and the nature that it offers. It's very vibrant. And once again, so if you love hiking, you love nature, you love outdoor activities, you will love Franklin, Tennessee. When you're thinking about moving to a place like Franklin, one of the first questions you probably ask is, what's the cost of living? And the truth is, Franklin isn't the cheapest place in Tennessee, but it's also not trying to be. This town offers something very unique, something elevated. The cost of living here is about 30% higher than the national average, mostly because of housing. But when you take a look at the homes, you'll understand why. From historic estates near downtown to newly built custom homes in communities like West Haven or Lookaway Farms, Franklin's homes are in a class of their own. They aren't cookie cutter houses either. They are thoughtfully designed, beautifully crafted, and built to last. Whether it's the classic southern porches, high-end finishes, or the rolling views out your back window, homes in Franklin give you more than just a place to live. They give you a lifestyle. Yes, the median home hovers around the mid 700s right now, but many residents see it as an investment in quality, community, and peace of mind. Franklin also benefits from no state income tax, which is a huge advantage. And even with slightly higher property and sales taxes, many families say it's a price worth paying for the safety, schools, and slower pace of life. So if you're looking for a place that combines beauty, history, and opportunity, Franklin doesn't just check the boxes, it raises the bar. Those are some of my favorite reasons why so many people are moving to Franklin. Leave in the comments which reason resonated with you the most. Why would you move to Franklin? And if you are thinking about moving to Franklin, Tennessee, hit us up. We'd love to be a resource for you. My team and I can get connected. We can do a buyer consultation and get you to move here super smoothly, really quick, whatever your timeline is. Hit us up below and we'll see you next time on the next video. Peace.